I was born in the year 2004, and like any other teenager, I am part of the Generation Z. Ironically, the last letter in the alphabet. So what can I tell you about my generation? Actually, as I was writing this speech, my mind started to wander off, and I subconsciously grabbed my phone and started scrolling through different social platforms, liking photos, giggling over funny videos, not even acknowledging the unfinished business right in front of me. That's when I noticed something peculiar about my generation. Using myself as an example, I got distracted really quick. Is that because of the technology our generation grew up with? I'm sure we're all aware of how advanced technology has been developing for the past years. We grew up playing video games, and we have a tight relationship with our cell phones. It helps us with many things in our lives, but it's gotten to the point where we'd be able to live without it. And social media is a whole other story, a platform where you can supposedly share your life, your story, and who you are. It definitely sounds interesting, right? But then again, it also has negative effects of when people compare themselves and worsen their insecurities because they think they're supposed to look this way. That's why people may tend to think that teenagers are rather chaotic, emotional beings that are incapable of maturing and can't seem to get their lives together. My generation is different, and we're aware that we're not perfect. But that doesn't stop us from trying to improve and break down any sort of system our toxic minds are made of. Instead, let us alert them habits that we can all relate to. I mean, we're all just kids who are trying to figure out how to live and find our place in this world. We're still learning and striving to be a better version of ourselves, hoping someday we'll make our parents proud. I hope that my generation will be relevant and leave a positive impact on our future. Because right now, everyone is hurting. So many tragic events have happened this year. The pandemic, many jobs have been lost, families have been affected because of this virus. And in the midst of such a depressing, terrifying reality we're all facing, we were able to be there for each other. My wish is that my generation will try to solve problems differently, in a more effective and efficient way than before. I'm grateful that we don't just sit around and do nothing, because we are a generation that aren't afraid of expressing ourselves for who we are and what we stand for. My generation is strong, and I know we will get through this. My name is Hanna Rose, and this is my generation.
Thank you for your prepared speech. Now could you please give your 2-minute impromptu speech? Your topic is question number 10. Mark Twain said, "Never put off until tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow." What do you think he meant by this, and what are some of your time management techniques?
Actually, this quote hits a spot inside me, because I'm not one to manage my time properly. Instead, I actually procrastinate a lot. But luckily in the end, it always works out. I'm well aware that this type of behavior is mentally draining. And through his words, I believe that just making a bit more time for certain things, writing down schedules, having self-discipline could make a big difference. I manage my work when I procrastinate, but the outcome could have possibly been better if I were given more time. I think by what he meant is that sometimes it's better to face the problems head on instead of running away from them. Because if not now, when? Thank you.